It's New Thought Tuesdays. Do you by any chance have any critics that you've experienced in your experience? Well, today is all about how to stay true to your inner vision, even if the critics don't get it. That's what we're here to do. So what if you could stand firm in your truth, unaffected by the opinions of others? And when we say stand firm, we're talking about gracefully firm in your truth, the divine truth. How would it be if you could stand firm, gently firm in your truth, unaffected by the opinions of others? That's what we're talking about today. How to stay true to your vision, even if the critics don't get it. So and so I'm Dean Regan, a religious science practitioner, with my partner in crime, Mr. Rich Smith. Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich Smith here, Dean's partner in crime. Yeah, we're going to talk about staying true to your vision.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about this. Your vision. What is your vision? What's your vision, Dean?
Well, there, okay, all right. So we're going to go right into this. What is your
Yeah,
vision, Dean?
sure.
So
Why not?
when you ask me the question, what is your vision, Dean? I have to go within. That's that vision might appear, what are you seeing outside of yourself? When I talk about my vision, it is within me and it is a feeling tone. It is a feeling
Yeah.
tone. So when you ask me what is my vision is creative peace. Creative peace. That's my vision. Everything else stems from that, whatever the topic may be, whether it be about
Yeah.
my career or my physical expression or my family or my home. Creative peace is that part of the visioning. So
Yeah.
okay, great. Anybody have a problem with that? Anybody want to push against my creative piece? Anybody out there want to say, Dean, yeah, I don't see your creative piece being the thing that you should be able to do. I think you should do something else. That's kind of what we're talking about today.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the critics. And even your own critic, your own little voice in your head, you know? My vision also comes from within. And to me, that vision that comes from within is just something within me, divine presence, infinite intelligence, what I call the genie within,
Mhm.
wanting to reveal itself through the actions that I take, things that I create, movies that I make, relationships that I have.
Yeah.
It's all about allowing that vision. I went to a meetup last night and I met this guy and I was talking to him. And he was torn about what he wants to do, in his life. He doesn't know what that calling is. And so, I did some work with him on just allowing, what are the gifts and qualities that you have that you want to express within you and allow that to guide you and not all these other people that are all filmmakers at this event. They're going to tell you, do this, do that. It's like that's just coming from the mortal mind, the carnal mind. You got to go within and ask Barrett. And I, I actually did some, a little prayer treatment with him while we're there for him to discover what that was. And I'm sure I had to leave at that time. And I'm sure when I left, that it just dawned on him and he met the right person there and things are going to start to unfold because he started looking within rather than listening to other people. I think that's what it's all about, listening within.
And what we're talking about really today has to do with, okay, great. I'm all fine and good. I'm looking within. I'm aware of what my vision is. I have this creative idea, whether you be an entertainment professional or whether you be a creative, we're all creatives in one way or another. I have this idea but, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's, it's not going over. Why don't they get me? What's wrong? Why don't other people may have a different idea?
Yeah.
And how do we gracefully involve ourselves and engage ourselves with people who are what this is where I really like the Abraham materials pushing against you. When you've got, as you were saying, because essentially, if you look at Richard's book, 52 Laws and Principles of the Infinite Filmmaker, which is Richard's book, we're on week 25. And in week 25, we're talking, he talks about don't listen to the movie critics. Basically, you've got some energy going on that's pushing against you. How do you allow that energy? How do you use that energy? Or should you just really just rail against that energy and show them how wrong they are? What's your thought, Rich? Movie
Um,
critic comes up, bad movie review, metaphorically or actually. What do we do?
I was thinking about this last night when I was in bed, and if you're true to the divine presence within you, guiding you, then when you're connected to that, you just know that you're doing the right thing no matter what anybody says. You just feel it inside. I'm on my path. I'm on the right path. Things are flowing for me. It feels good. It looks good. Things are opening up. Doors are opening. It's when I go against that inner guidance that things don't work out the way I want them to, and I struggle. And I was talking to my hypnotherapist the other day, and we're talking about, going up a hill or going down the hill. And she was asking me what feels more comfortable. And of course, just going down the hill, it's easier, things flow. And then we started talking about with water, going up the river, or going down the river. Do you want to pedal against it or do you want to go with it? And so for me, when you have a vision for something and it comes from infinite intelligence, divine intelligence from within, it's going to feel right. You're going to feel like you're going down the river. And so stick with that. And other people tell you, well, you should turn around, turn your boat around and go the other direction. You know that that doesn't feel right. And you could even try it. What happens if you turn your boat around and all of a sudden you start struggling? I think you're going against your true calling, your true nature of who you are, what you were created on this planet to be, do, and have in your life. Does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense. But you don't understand me, Rich, because I want it this way and they should understand me. And this is an opportunity where just that kind of modeling is I'm railing against the river.
Yeah.
And that it is completely you can make the statements, they don't understand me, and they may not. They don't get me, and they may not. They don't like what I'm doing, and they may not. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that your vision needs to change. Your vision is infinitely powerful.
Yeah.
Now, so rather than pushing against these energies, I'm sorry, here it goes again. I would ask myself the question, how is this happening for me? Like, okay, how is this happening for me? Well, their point of view is this, and my point of view is this, and I don't share their point of view. They're welcome to it, but I don't share their point of view. I sense some contrast here. Perhaps we're not going in the same direction. Perhaps this energy that's pushing against me is really not in alignment of where I want to go. It doesn't mean it's bad and wrong. It just means that you're open to having energy that goes in the direction of what your divine desires are. And this energy, as so often I will say in a visioning, great, or actually a visualization, great. There's this there's this energy within me that is not serving me. I encourage people to allow that energy to go out of themselves and go out into the universe and find a home that energy will serve better than it's serving in me. The energy is not bad or wrong. The energy is just not in alignment with your divine desire. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Yeah. And it is all about energy, emotions, and feelings, and that's how we create. And even with this guy last night, he probably thought I was weird doing this work with him in the middle of a big event party. But I could see the shift in him. He was all angst about what he's doing. He just moved here and then after I did the work with him, you could just feel that something within him shifted. And it's that shift that will bring the right person, people, places, and things to him to be able to lead him in the right direction. So if infinite intelligence knows him better than he knows himself, right? Then I believe, this is just my belief, that infinite intelligence knows all, sees all, is all, does all, and it's out there doing the work for you. Your good is always knocking on your door. And that when you get in the right vibration, get out of fear, doubt, and worry and anxiety and get into faith and hope and love and charity and beauty, then you're going to find that that door starts to crack open. And then your highest good you'll be able to receive your highest good. So if it's confusion, you just moved to LA, you want to work in the business, you don't know what to do, and everybody's telling you to do this, do that. It's like, just be still, go within and allow that door to be opened, allow your good to reveal itself. And I'm sure when I left, it was super powerful. I could feel it. I felt that click after I did it. I'm sure that something happened to him because I could see it. It shifted in his energy. And it's all about energy. Where energy
And
goes, something flows.
your intention behind your interaction with this person was one of goodness and love. And so, as you're sure, I'm certain, you said, that this is unfolding in a way that is serving him, that intention, that welcome prayer, because the person has really requested some sort of prayer from you, whether it's formal or informal, your determination, your declaration that this person's good is knocking on their door is how we can deal not only with people who are in alignment with us, but also with people who are not in alignment with us. Let's just say, hypothetically, there was some, I don't know, in some far off country, a political condition where there appeared to be some
Posing forces.
opposing ideas
Yeah.
in some far off country. We need to see that the good is knocking on the door, not just for that person that you may particularly appreciate, but for the person that you don't particularly appreciate. Therein allows an opportunity for when we call that kind of a critical relationship, allows an opportunity for authentic forgiveness, recognizing you don't have to condone what somebody is doing in order to actually authentically forgive them, gratitude and love.
Yeah. And in this far off country you're talking about, where there's so much dispersion and separation, that when you go into love and understanding and compassion, then you don't have that. You won't have that conflict that's going on in politics in this far off country you're talking about that
Yeah.
seems to be all messed up, but everything is unfolding just as it should, you know?
Recognizing there is, with our critics, with this energy that is pushing against us, there
Yeah.
is an opportunity for us to treat, to say our prayers, meditations, identify our vision and our visualizations, reading and study, tithing, service. There's an opportunity to treat and to move our feet, to take action
Yeah.
where we are called to take action. And let's say we were talking about oh gosh, last year this time we were talking about the entertainment industry strikes, and really some people who were railing against, critical on both sides, bad and wrong, bad and wrong, bad and wrong. And what we were focused on was love.
Mm. Loves, love, love,
All you
love.
need is
Isn't
love.
it a Beatles song, Love? Come on, Dean, you can sing it.
Love, love, love. Yes, absolutely. It is all about love. So these ideas that we're going to talk about in the inner circle today have to do with discovering the source of the criticism, tapping into your inner guidance, and empowering your vision. And for those of you that are new here, please know that this is June. We only have one more session in June. If you show up at that session in June and are vetted in, you will receive free access to the inner circle. And after that point in July, we're starting to monetize the inner circle. We're closing the inner circle except for interviews and monetization because the inner circle freaking rocks. And so that's the direction that we're moving in. Thank you for being here today. We're going to go into the inner circle, which is a quiet and private place where we talk about the topic of the day, share confidentially, no recordings, and dive deeper into how we can experience and express this topic in our lives. I'm so grateful to be here with you, Rich.
Yep. How not to listen to the movie critics.
Right, right.
So,
And
anyways, tell them how to get to into the inner circle. If you go to
oh,
newthoughttuesdays.com, there's a little
yep,
form there. If you fill it out, it's just a reminder form where we'll send you an email during the week and then one an hour before, just as a reminder to come and join us on New Thought Tuesdays. You won't get inundated with tons of emails. We're not trying to market to you like that. We're just trying to open the door for you, open the door to your highest good here on New Thought Tuesdays and become
yep,
part of the inner circle.
yep.
And so I guess we're done. So we'll see you in the inner circle.
See you in the inner circle. Those that are here, just stay put. We're
Yep.
going to turn off all of our recordings and move forward. Good
Okay.
to see you guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for